The first tool we will cover is a language-based tool called declarative language. One way to understand declarative language is to define what it isn't. It is not imperative, meaning an adjective of vital importance, or giving an authoritative command. An example of this you might hear in the classroom is, hang up your backpack. It has a right and wrong response and a predictable answer. With declarative language, you're looking at an adjective, meaning the nature of a statement or making a decision. With declarative language, we make a statement that invites a response and does not require or demand it. Declarative language is a way of phrasing a cue so that the recipient is prompted to think of a solution, not given the solution. Declarative language is commenting or making statements out loud about what we think, notice, remember, feel, wonder about, or observe. For example, I see your backpack on the floor. Stated this way takes the pressure off the student, invites a response, and develops problem-solving skills. Declarative language is not questioning or commands that have a specific right or wrong answer. It is not demanding. It is flexible and allows for more than one possible way to respond. Why use declarative language? Well, it models a self-narrative and develops an inner voice. It uses cognitive verbs such as think, wonder, know, remember, forget, decide, and imagine. These cognitive verbs talk about thinking processes. We do this ourselves, like when we lose our keys. I wonder where I left the keys. What was I doing with them last? Which coat did I wear? When you talk or think aloud through a situation, you model an inner voice for problem solving. For students who have difficulty perspective taking, declarative language shows the speaker's feelings with words or phrases that communicate emotion, such as I'm not sure, I like, I don't like, I feel happy, excited, afraid. We also use first-person pronouns, such as I, we, or us, and use words of uncertainty or possibilities, such as maybe, might, possibly, perhaps, and sometimes. Here is another example. I feel like you're not listening to me when you're not looking at me. This wording helps the child see the bigger picture. It uses observational words related to our senses, such as notice, hear, smell, see, and feel. Rather than saying, hang up your backpack, you can say, I notice your backpack is on the floor. Here you have the student seeing the whole picture that can help lead to developing strong problem-solving skills, as where they need to figure out what to do. Declarative language also encourages the student to problem solve. It provides an open-ended statement, not a direction with a yes or no answer. It invites students to be problem solvers, not just direction followers. It helps them notice what is happening around them. It helps to point out social information and the importance of visual cues so that they can read the room. With imperative language, a child has no need to observe their surroundings because you are telling them what is important. Let's outline some declarative language and how to frame it. First, you would indicate you are having a thought. Use an I statement. I wonder, I noticed. Name a thought. It looks like the class has started. I notice other students are taking their seats. Let's talk about some other examples of common requests or demands and how to rephrase them using declarative language. As a demand, please clean up the game. Rephrased, it looks like the game is over. I wonder what we do now. As a demand, take a seat. Rephrased, it seems like the class has started. I wonder what other students are doing. Another demand, follow directions. Rephrased, I'm noticing other students are doing something different than you are right now. Another, it's time to transition to English. Rephrased, I just heard the bell. I wonder what we do now. We want students to be independent individuals and problem solvers who connect with others to be thoughtful decision makers. Declarative language provides the opportunity for them to do this without us telling them how to do so.